Thanks for joining us from our studios in Tel Aviv. I'm Natasha Kirchuk here with ILTV's morning briefing from Israel.
The Lebanese terrorist group Hezbollah has recently lost the backing of Saudi Arabia, and the loss clearly has the organization in a panic. Hezbollah chief Lady Nasrallah is warning that the Saudis and other Sunni Muslim states are being influenced by Israel, which he refers to as a permanent enemy of the Arabs. The Hezbollah chief is now threatening that if the Saudis align with Israel, they too will fall with the Jewish state. Last week, Saudi Arabia and other Gulf states blacklisted Hezbollah for terrorist acts and incitement in Syria, Yemen, and Iraq. Wondering what Israelis think about the US presidential candidates? Well, according to a new survey by the Israel Democracy Institute, most Israelis prefer frontrunners Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump. Trump got the highest marks for being perceived as pro-Israel, with 61% saying he was positive toward the Jewish state. Yet only 34% of Israelis reportedly think a Republican would be better for Israel than a Democrat. When it comes to the Democrats, more than 3 times as many Israelis prefer Clinton over the Jewish candidate Bernie Sanders. Israeli leaders are paying tribute to the former American First Lady Nancy Reagan, who passed away yesterday in her California home at the age of 94. Prime Minister Netanyahu says that he will remember Nancy as a great friend of Israel, who nobly supported and stood by former US President Ronald Reagan. Former Israeli President Shimon Peres also says Nancy was President Reagan's true partner, and recalls her noble nature and fierce fight against drug and alcohol abuse among youth. Israel's aerospace industries is reportedly going to supply India with 2 special aircrafts that are equipped with Falcon early warning systems for gathering intelligence. According to the Indian media, India's security cabinet approved the $1.1 billion deal. The formal agreement is expected to be announced during a planned visit to Israel by the Indian president sometime in the coming months. India is considered one of IAI's most important customers, and the country has already signed an agreement for the purchase of Israel's Block 8 missile system. Over the last year, Israel and India have collaborated in funding, developing, and testing the naval version of the Block 8 system for Indian warships.
That's all for now. I'm Natasha Kirchuk, and see you later with our main daily broadcast from Israel at 2 p.m. Eastern Time.